Hi and welcome to This Art Studios. Today we are going to be reviewing what line is, contour line. We are also going to be looking at complementary colors and how they work. And we are also going to be making a piece of artwork kind of inspired by chairs. Yes, you heard it right, chairs. So let's begin and I'll tell you what materials you need. Today, for our project, you are going to need several materials, very easy to find and very easy to get. First, you're gonna need a white piece of paper. Then you're gonna need a color cardboard paper, okay, to make the map at the end. You are going to need a pair of scissors. You are also going to be needing thick markers, the thick ones, not the thin ones, the thick ones. And you're also going to need some oil pastels, okay, crayons, all right? And that will be all. So now we're going to begin. Remember that I love matting my artwork after I finish, and I want to teach you how to do that. So the first thing we do is we cut a strip of paper like we do in all the projects. We cut a strip of paper on one side and then on the other side. Why? Because we want to make our artwork a little smaller, so when we mat it, it becomes really nice to look at, okay? So we do that. What do we do with these papers? We just put them to a side because we're going to use them later on, okay, in other projects. So now I have my piece of paper, okay, and I leave it here, and I have my markers, and I have my crayons, and I have my chair. Now, let me tell you about different artists that were inspired and used chairs in their artwork, okay? The first one that I wanted you to look at is this piece of artwork by Weiwei. He is an artist that does installation pieces and has taken chairs, put them together, and made an assemblage of different chairs to make an installation. This is called an installation. It's like a sculpture that you put in a place for a period of time and then you take it away, okay? So he was inspired by chairs. Another artist that was inspired by chairs was Edgar Degas, and this is another piece of artwork that inspired him. He saw a chair, he wanted to paint a chair, and he painted it. Artists usually do this to practice their skills. Sometimes we make the chairs realistic, sometimes we make them cubist, sometimes we make them surrealist, that they're melting. So that's the way that artists get inspired and use artwork, okay? And another one was Vincent van Gogh. He also painted a chair that was in his room. He took it, he put his pipe on it, and he decided to paint it and to practice painting that chair to see how the lines went. Because depending on how you place your lines, the chair gets a different feeling, okay? It feels rough or tough or soft, so they get different feelings. So lines is very important, and the angles of lines are very important because they give a feeling to your picture. So let's begin. Now we're going to talk also about complementary colors. Complementary colors are colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel, okay? For example, the complementary color of green is red. That's right. The complementary color of orange would be blue. And the complementary color of yellow would be purple, okay? Many artists use complementary colors in their art pieces because when you put complementary colors together, they shine brighter. That's why they use them. So today I am going to pick I think red and green as the complementary colors that I want to use in my piece of artwork. But you can pick any color you want. You can choose blue and purple, no, blue and orange right here, and purple and yellow, whichever one you want, okay? So you could use whatever combination you want. I'm gonna use green and red. So let's talk about contour line. The contour line is the line that we see around the edge of a share. Okay, so the lines that we see are the contour lines. When you look at me, okay, with color in the back, you see a line around me because there's only color in the back. So if I was to turn like black, for example, and in the back would be another color, that would be my contour line all around me, all right? So we could draw contour lines all around. Now, when we talk about blind contour line, it's basically a game that we're gonna play today, okay? So I am going to take a marker, red, I'm gonna begin with red, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do that blind contour line. I am going to, you have to take a share in your classroom, put it on top of a table, and like that everyone could sit around it and look at the share and do the same thing that I'm going to be doing. So I'm gonna turn to the share, I'm looking at it, and I am going to start drawing this share, but I'm not gonna look down on my paper. And let's see what happens. It's a game, so let's play, all right? And see what happens. Now, I'm going to put I'm gonna look at my space more or less, all right? I'm gonna put my marker down, and I am going to start going down with my eyes and up, and I am just going to follow what I think would be, okay, now I saw that I was gonna get out of the paper, so with the side of my eye right here. So you have to also be careful for that, okay, about that. So now I'm gonna continue going up, okay? I already saw that, so I'm going up. I think it's about here. Then the share goes at this angle, then it goes, ooh, up. Then it goes sideways, and then it has two little bars right here. Ooh, so that's my chair right now. So that's what I saw. Those are the lines that I followed, okay? Now, I stopped. I want to draw a little bit more on this share. So I see that there are like pieces of wood right here, and I want to draw them too. So what am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to take my marker again. I'm going to put it where I think it should be. Okay? And I'm not going to look at the paper anymore. I'm just going to follow the angles. So I'm going to go this way, go up, then I'm going to go this way, then the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one, and I'm going to stop. Wow, look at that. And I have this drawing right here that looks kind of abstract. That's the whole point, that I make something abstract by looking at the chair, not looking at my paper. And I'm not afraid of making a mistake because it's perfect. Now, I see that this chair has like little knobs right here, like maybe, yeah, like nails or something. So I am going to draw them also on the chair. For this, I'm going to look, okay? They're like around here, around here. It has another one right here and on the other side. So I'm just gonna put 3. Now, I'm gonna take, the next step is to take the complementary color of red, which is green. That's right. And I am going to turn the paper completely around. You could turn it this way. If you see that you have a space that you want to use, you could turn it this way, or you could turn it this way. But I'm going to choose to turn it upside down completely. So I'm gonna start from here, and I'm going to begin. All right, so now I have this drawing that I have made blindly, not really looking at my paper, only in little periods of moments that I look down, but it's a game, so it's okay. This is a beautiful drawing. Now, what I want you to do is remember those little nails, those little things, knobs that are here on the side of the chair, and also place them on your chair here. If you see that there's a piece that you did not finish, just finish it off, why not? Okay? And draw some knobs. They don't have to be on the right place, they could even be outside. Okay, just to make the picture balance. Okay, now, very good. Last part of our drawing for today, because in the next session we're going to finish it. So for today we're going to take red and green, and I am going to pick different parts of my picture and I am going to color them in, just like this. Watch. Okay, and now I am going to use red. Watch. I am going to balance the colors all around the paper. Okay, so there's no more weight on one side than the other side. So just watch how I do it. Okay, and now I think I need some red down here, just right here. So you know what I'm gonna do? I am just going to make a little tiny circle right there, just to give it a little bit extra weight on this side right here, and make the picture kind of like tilt that way, and everything balances out. Okay, so guys, we are going to stop right here, because in the next lesson I am going to show you how to finish our drawing, okay, like almost a cubist drawing. And we are going to look at also at the contour lines again and see how we get inspired to finish our masterpiece, because it's going to be a masterpiece. So right now, let's put the drawing away. We save it until next time. Have a great day, have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.